How you doing? My name's Mike here with Crandall Office Furniture, and in this video we will show you how to convert your Steelcase Leap V2 chair from a stool height to a desk height. Let's get started. In your Leap V2 conversion stool kit, you will receive a standard desk height cylinder, a slightly used V2 Leap base, and 5 casters. Tools you will need for this conversion process will be a number 3 Phillips bit, a flathead screwdriver, and a standard pipe wrench. Alright, to begin the process, what we want to do is first remove the seat to the chair. And how we do that is actually come from behind the chair and using a long handled or long flathead screwdriver, you're going to reach behind the seat and I'll show you how to remove it. Come on in. Alright, so from behind the chair, this is kind of a close-up view of what I'm actually doing here. I'm using my screwdriver to reach behind the chair and come in at this angle and press the white clip up just like that so it can pass by the locking mechanism. If you're having trouble getting it this way, you can always reach your flathead underneath the frame and you'll be able to get it that way as well. So that's what we're looking for right there. Once you get your screwdriver in that position, your seat should slide right off. So here I'm behind the chair, I have my flathead screwdriver nice and long. I'm going to reach it behind the chair. What I'm going to do is try and release a white plastic clip that is located about 3 inches in there. And I'm going to push it up and I'm going to slide the seat right off. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm going to get my screwdriver in there until I feel it and see the white clip. I'm going to get it wedged in there. Just like that. Alrighty, I'm going to come around from the front of the chair. I'm going to grab the seat depth lever and pull straight off. Just like that. So with the seat removed, we are able to identify the cylinder needed for our chair. This will allow you to properly identify the cylinder needed and order it off our website. Alright, as you can see with this particular chair, we have a side activated cylinder, and we know that by the way the cylinder looks. We can actually see the cylinder first of all, and there is a little metal tab that activates from the side, as you can see here. Now if you have a top activated cylinder, you would simply just see a set screw instead of the cylinder itself. Alrighty, so after we have the seat removed and we've identified the cylinder that we need, now it's time to get to work. We're going to lay the chair down so we can safely remove the cylinder from the chair. Here's how that works. So I'm going to get right here and gently lay the chair down on its back. Alrighty. So once we're down in this position, the first step is to remove the 4 bolts on the bottom of the chair right here. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm going to be using a number 3 Phillips bit, and I have my impact driver here. So I'll just be removing these 4 screws right here. Alrighty, and as I remove the last one, you'll see that the support mechanism will start to release from the chair, and you will be able to reveal the cylinder. Alrighty, once I feel comfortable that I have a nice solid connection on the cylinder, I'm going to use my offhand, my left hand in this case, to provide support, and I'm going to use my right hand, my dominant hand, to push on the pipe wrench, and it will remove from the chair. All I want to do is get it to spin, and it should pop off rather easily. Here we go. So I've got a solid connection here, got my right hand on, got my left hand ready to support the chair, and we're just going to give it a couple solid turns. Here we go. Alright, get a connection, we'll do it again. Alrighty, and after a couple of spins, a couple of turns, it should hopefully just pop out like that. From this point here, we have removed the stool cylinder and the stool base. We can go ahead and keep this in a safe spot if you'd like to ever transition back from a desk height to a stool height. I do recommend holding on to these 4 screws as well. And let's go ahead and put this in a safe spot. Alrighty, so here I have the components of my conversion kit all laid out. I've got my appropriate cylinder, I've got my used V2 base, and I've got a set of new casters here. So what I want to do first here is actually put the casters on the base first. So I'll go ahead and flip the base over and install my 5 casters. Alrighty, go ahead and flip the base over. From here, what we want to do is simply drop our cylinder right into the base, just like that. From this point, we do have our casters, our base, and our cylinder all ready to go. All we need to do is simply insert the cylinder into the chair, and we'll be on our way. Alright, so what I want to do here is actually lay the chair on its back itself, and grab the cylinder from the base, grab like this, insert into the chair just like that. Now that we have a solid connection with our cylinder into the chair, we can go ahead and put it upright. Here we go. I'm going to stand behind the chair. Get a nice solid handle here and lift right up. And there we go. From this point, we have our cylinder in, we have our chair upright. I think it's a good idea to go ahead and test our cylinder, make sure everything's working correctly. So for a side activated cylinder, all we need to do is pull up on the seat height lever and make sure the chair is working. It looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and put some pressure down on the seat while pulling up on the lever to make sure the seat actually goes down. And it stays down. So that tells me this cylinder is installed correctly and everything in this chair will be working perfectly. Now if your cylinder was not working correctly, the chair wasn't raising, or it would sink when you sit in it, without pressing the lever, we may need to adjust the set screw, and we will show you how to do that. Alright, so the 2 ways to adjust the set screw would be clockwise or counterclockwise. If with the hex key in, you go in a clockwise motion, you will be lowering the set screw, and that means you will be engaging the cylinder more often. So if the symptom would be you're pulling up on the lever and nothing is happening, you will need to lower the set screw or tighten it in a clockwise motion. Conversely, if the cylinder is engaged all the time, you will need to remove the set screw and loosen it in a counterclockwise motion, and that will fix your problem of the cylinder being engaged at all times. So I suggest doing small turns either way and testing the cylinder, sitting on it, put some weight on it until you find the perfect medium. So from this point, after our cylinder is working correctly, we're all set to go there. We simply need to put our seat back on and we'll be good to go. So in case your glides fell off, they just attach right here on the side of the chair, just like so, and that helps the seat fit more snugly. Alright, here we are. We're going to grab the seat and we're going to put these rails right in here on the seat, on the side of the seat, into the glides on the chair itself. So a little tricky process, but I'll show you how to do it. Now that we have the seat on, we'll go ahead and grab the seat depth lever and push the seat all the way to its back position. There we go. Your seat is on. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have. Please reach out to us at crandalloffice.com with any questions or comments. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Have a wonderful day.